Hey friend, it's Brittany with Britts Dips. So today we are back with the crystal series, one of my favorite stones, Labradorite. Look at this flash. This is one of the rough pieces that I have, and it's so cool whenever you can see the unpolished side of a stone. You can see the blue flashing up in here. It's so cool. And then what it actually looks like polished. It's so interesting. This particular piece is from Madagascar, along with this baby, super flashy as well. So when we talk about Labradorite, Labradorite can be found in Madagascar, Italy, Greenland, Finland, Russia, Canada, Scandinavia, all over the world, and it's known as a stone of transformation. It prepares the body and soul for ascension. The stone raises consciousness and deflects unwanted energies from the aura, preventing energy leakage. Labradorite removes other people's projections, including thought forms hooked into the aura. It's a useful companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. Such a beautiful stone, and we are going to try to emulate it today on our nails. Let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is a full layer of white gel paint, and I'm going to cure it for a full minute. Alright, next thing we're going to do is take some holographic chrome powder, and we're going to go ahead and chrome the nail. I got this particular kit off of Amazon. I will link it. That's the powder, and it came with its own little brush also. So to chrome, you need a sticky layer, so that's our gel, right? So the gel leaves that tacky sticky layer, and then you're just gonna take the powder and brush it on, and you can see, I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna rub it on the whole nail. A little goes a long way with this stuff. It's so cool. There we go. So pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and just brush off if there is any excess. And we're gonna go ahead in with some gel colors. I am going to be using a blue, a purple, a green, and a yellow. As always, since I'm using gels, I'm gonna get a dappen dish with some alcohol, just to be able to clean off my brush. And I'm going to be just using a regular brush like this, like a flat brush. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead in with my color. I'm gonna start with my blue. And I'm looking at my stone, and I wanna try to kind of follow the pattern of how the design goes with the stone. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just repeat the same colors. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Look at the baby. Hi Baz, what you seeing? Okay, next we're gonna do something I call cross hatching. That's a technique that we do in wound care. So I'm not really sure what the nail term is for, but you can see these lines, right? Like all of these dark lines that go across, they're all going in the same direction. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these lines in the stone. So I'm gonna take some black gel paint and just a small liner brush, and I'm gonna have them all go the same way. And I kind of like, this is like an older brush, how it frays out a little bit, so you get like more like thinner lines. Kind of works out for the best that way. Okay, and then I'm gonna just take my brush again and blur out some of these lines just so they're not so distinct. And while I do this, it kind of just darkens the entire look here, right? So it takes it from like that bright tie-dye look to more like that moody, darker stone look. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Okay, now I'm just going to take that same liner brush and add just a little bit more distinct lines so you can see these ones going this way. So we just did these ones, the thin ones. Now I'm gonna just kind of add a few of the darker lines going the other direction. All right, and then I'm just gonna take that same brush and blur them out again. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. So next I'm gonna go ahead and take a piece of my iridescent foil, transfer foil that I have. And this is a tacky layer because again, we're using gels. I'm just going to kind of adhere it down. You can see it kind of gives it that 3D look, so cool. Okay, next we are just going to do a layer of gel base over top of this to kind of seal in that transfer foil and cure it. All right, next we're gonna go back to our black gel paint. We're gonna add a border. Come here, baby. A border of the black around the perimeter. Come here, love. Okay, and then we're just going to blur the black line in, and this kind of is going to give it a little bit of dimension. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. And our last step, top coat. And there we have it. Here's my whole set. So pretty. What do you think? Got all the colors in there. Well, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed the Labradorite nail design. Stay tuned. I have a couple more crystal inspired nail designs coming up in the future. Some of my absolute favorite ones. But until then, I'll catch you next time. Bye.